Hey everyone, this is Chris, your friendly neighborhood Minnesota comic geek, back with another video. Before I get started, I would ask that if you enjoy this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy talking comics, then comment below. All right, let's get into it. So this video is an unboxing of the Marvel art of Michael Turner. This was a Kickstarter project that I backed because I am a huge Michael Turner fan. I loved everything he did from when he first started at Top Cow with Ballistic and Witchblade, and onto his creator-owned stuff with Fathom and all of his variant covers and whatnot. Like, I just was an instant fan of his style from the get-go. Just have the biggest Michael Turner collection, so naturally when I found out that they were doing this Kickstarter project, I was an instant supporter and made my pledge. The box with the book arrived maybe 2 weeks ago now, and I've been patiently waiting to open it on camera for you guys. I haven't had time to record the video, so it's just been sitting here just taunting me for 2 weeks. And so, like, I have not obviously looked at it, so I don't know what's all in the book outside of obviously Michael Turner's cover work from Marvel. So yeah, we're gonna see what's in the book together. Ooh, that's nice. Good solid packaging. So I got the regular edition, I guess, with it comes with the slipcase here, featuring man, that's kind of weird that it looks like they just made a collage work of various different cover artwork instead of using a full standalone image of his. It's interesting, but still cool. Yeah, let's crack this open and see what we got here. Very careful. All right. Okay. Oh, that's a little tight in there. There we go. So this is like, so it's the standalone image. It's interesting. So it looks like the dust jacket has a matte finish, not glossy like normal dust jackets. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so you can get some close-up details of this cover along with the little thumbnail sketch. Get the inks and the colors. So that's pretty cool. Like getting the process here. Again, the pencils, the inks, the colors. He did a good Spider-Man. Very beautiful artwork. Civil War covers. Next, get the process and close-up details. It's kind of nice having getting the close-up details, because Michael Turner's pencils were highly detailed and could get a little muddied when shrunk down. That's why I love seeing his work at full size. I got the gallery edition of his Superman Batman run, where you get the full-size pencils, and you can just because at that point like he wasn't having his work inked, it was being digitally inked, if you will, and just colored over as darkened pencils. And so a lot of his pencil work and details would get lost once they were colored and just hidden, muddied together. And so getting to see the pencils, clean pencil work, it adds more. It's a more enjoyable viewing experience of his artwork, in my opinion, just because you just get to see like his artistry and skill and knowledge of anatomy and just costume details. Yeah, I was highly recommend getting that gallery edition, not necessarily for him, but for any artist you love, if they have one available. So like here, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like you get so much more detail, his pencil work here, and just all of that is just lost in the dark colors. Like getting to see all of her strands of hair and how it flows, you just lose all of that in the colored version. So that's why books like these, the art books, are definitely worth their purchase. Sorry, had to pause the video so I could take a call. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's the most evident detail, I think, in Michael Turner's artwork that gets lost is his hair. There's just such a high level of detail to all the strands that just kind of gets lost in Peter Steigerwald's coloring of his artwork. So over some awesome layouts and studies. Very cool. Ultimate 3, issue number 2. I didn't do a very loose thumbnail layout for this cover. Onslaught Reborn, issue number 1, variant cover. It's a very interesting interpretation of Onslaught. A little bit more monster-like with his face. Very cool. Yeah, while Michael Turner was known primarily for drawing beautiful women, he had a very good male anatomy detail. Like, no slouch there. This Hulk image, it was always weird to me. He looks very lean and athletic instead of a big, bulky, power lifter muscle. Like, And this arm always bothered me because his biceps just so small. Like the anatomy's a little off here. Like his wrist here should be like down to about here. But you know, small little things. Very cool. A Red Hulk version. What cover is that for? Hulk issue number 1. Yeah, there it is. World War Hulk variant. Interesting. Listing all the characters that he had to draw on the cover. Some close-ups of all those characters. Because again, like when it's scaled down to comic size, you can't really make out any of that fine detail because they're so small. So getting to blow it up and see all the characters and their details, I love it. And of course, more of the coloring issues on that one. Interesting repurposing of the same image. Oh, okay, so this is the Wizard magazine number 200 where he contributed the Hulk for just that part, the Brian Hitch and Joe Quesada. Yeah, that is Joe Quesada. There was a 4th artist. I think there was the Steve McNiven contribution somewhere, I believe. I'll verify that with an image on the screen. Oh, fresh printing. Ooh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. I don't think I've ever seen this cover image. Man, Peter Steigerwald is doing a lot of hiding. Like, where, ugh. So one of the issues I've had since Michael Turner's passing is how Aspen Comics and that whole crew have just pillaged Michael Turner's artwork that still exists and like repurposing over and over again, like not even finished drawings, turning those into covered artwork, and just hiding so much of it with Steigerwald's colors. I feel like it's doing a major disservice to, like, like it looks like they used the head from here for this, and they just, I think it's a disservice to Michael Turner's name and his legacy. I understand wanting to keep his name and his work alive, but how they've gone about it feels wrong, in my opinion. Again, these are just my opinions. Again, I don't like seeing like them just slap. They're essentially doing the equivalent of games when they slap just new skins on existing characters. Like a lot of the Fathom and Aspen comics and covers, they just take the same artwork and just slap new color detail, even like on the existing drawings, even though the new colors don't, the detail in those colors don't match the original drawings. And it's just, again, it feels wrong. As a huge fan of Michael Turner, it's like, develop new talent for your company, you know. But yeah, my personal Michael Turner story around when he launched Fathom, his creator-owned title back in the early 2000s. He did this kind of cross-country tour at comic shows and stuff where he visited virtually all of them or most of them, promoting his book and everything. And at the time, he came to the Minnesota Fall Con of that year. It was when I was still in college back in between 2001 and 2004. He showed up. He was a featured guest at the Fall Con. I absolutely love this cover, specifically how he draws Johnny Storm. The pencils are far superior to the colored version, in my opinion. You just, again, you lose all this back detail here with the colors just covering it up. So just beautiful, beautiful artwork. Anyways, I got to meet him in person, get his autograph. I should have had more for him to sign. I had him sign 1 or 2 comics. But yeah, it was surreal because to see him, such a superstar artist at the time, come to our lowly Minnesota Fall Con here in Minnesota, because we here in Minnesota, we don't have that big whole country named convention like MegaCon, San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. Like big artists, big superstars, like they just really don't come to Minnesota conventions. That's fine. It's I don't blame them. They can make more money at the bigger conventions, so I don't shade them for that. It just sucks as a comic fan who can't afford to travel to these big conventions on a yearly basis, to miss out on getting to meet these superstar artists in person, because it is a big deal. Like I'd love these artists are like my favorite artists, your favorite artists. Like especially if you are an artist yourself, they're inspirations to you throughout your creative endeavors, your creative career. So it is an awe-inspiring experience to get to meet them in person and talk to them and have them sign something, and having that experience that you get to hold on to for the rest of your life. Like I'll never forget meeting Michael Turner. He was the nicest guy in the world when I met him. Like he was so friendly, just happy to sign anything. I printed out a sketch that he had done that I found on the internet of Wonder Woman. If I can find it, I'll put a picture up. I just had him sign that, and he was more than happy to do it, because I was just a poor college student. I couldn't afford to have him do a personal commission or anything. I just wanted to have his signature. That meeting, that interaction, that experience means the world to me. And like I said, he was more than happy to sign that piece of printer paper with his drawing on it. And yeah, like I said, he's just the nicest man in the world. Maybe one day I'll do a video talking about my interaction with Peter Steigerwald at the long defunct LA Comic-Con from I think 2003, where I went out there trying to get a job as a penciler in comics, and showed my pencils to my artwork to Peter Steigerwald at the Aspen booth, and we'll just say that experience was the complete opposite of when I met Michael Turner. So maybe I'll recant that tale one day, because he kind of sucked. This is what I'm talking about. The same repurposing of this artwork. clearly it was originally the Wolverine brown costume detail, and they just slap on the the yellow and blue costume, and you can see, you know, Peter Steigerwald clearly added in new detail to make the costume match and changed it. Like you're taking Michael Turner's artwork and you're making it something different. Like this is it's I would say a slightly equivalent form of copyright infringement, in my opinion. Like it's not right. So yeah, this is totally very cool book to have. It's like getting all this awesome Marvel artwork that he did. I'm a Marvel guy through and through. Love all these characters. Love Michael Turner. Yeah, for those of you that missed out on the supporting the Kickstarter project, you can get this book though on Amazon. Let's see. Yeah, on Amazon you can get this book currently for about $70. It doesn't appear, I don't know if it comes in the slipcase or not. My guess is not, but if you're a fan of Michael Turner, if you're a fan of comic book art, totally worth the price. You saw all the pages, you see what you get in the book. If you want to, get it for your own collection, totally recommend it. I hope you enjoyed this kind of unboxing and kind of book flip through so that you could see what the book contains. Very cool. Happy to add this to my collection. Again, as a Michael Turner fan, this is an awesome book to have. So yeah, with that, I will end this video. Thanks for watching, and again, if you enjoyed this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, comment below and let's talk comics. Bye.